Build it.
Build it.
Build it.
Build it.
Build it.
Build it.
I'm sitting here with Kyle from Decibullz, last year's grand champion during FortCon Startup Week in the CSU Blue Ocean Enterprise Challenge, $250K, trying to find out what it did for him. So welcome.
Thanks.
And 9 months ago, you were cranking along and you were this startup little business and then you won 250 grand. Where are you at today?
We've grown a lot in the last 9 months, obviously. The cash helped, but we were on a pretty steep trajectory before that. So really continued on that, and Blue Ocean was able to turbo boost us, really just push harder everything that we were doing. We were able to grow faster, we were able to grow smarter with their help. So we've actually seen 4 times growth in 9 months,
Wow.
so which is just huge.
So you're in a competitive space, but I want to ask you, so outside of the money, right, because you competed and there was a lot of people that competed, you won, good for you. Outside of the money, what was valuable about just the whole experience with Blue Ocean Challenge?
What Blue Ocean really did for us is it plugged us in to the community. Before Blue Ocean, really, I was just a lone entrepreneur. I was locked myself in my office. I figured, put my head down, work. And I wasn't getting out there and talking to other people doing the same thing that I was doing, experiencing the same challenges, and I couldn't learn from them. So Blue Ocean pulled me into this Northern Colorado startup community. I got to meet guys like you, that were really able to help me connect and plug in, and really just the relationships, not only with just the other competitors, which are great. We have some really good friends and companies that we work with from the Blue Ocean Challenge, but also other companies that have come into my field of vision due to Blue Ocean. So getting plugged into the community, getting those connections, and meeting people that are experiencing the same challenges that I am.
Good. And so what's next for Decibullz? You've got a couple of really cool products that you're talking about launching. Before we get to that, what would you give advice to someone who's competing in this year's challenge? You're last year's champion. What advice would you do?
Passion. If go out there with passion. That's people will pick up on that. That's one thing that I'm a huge believer in my product. I drink my own Kool-Aid. I live in my earphones, and so and if you don't believe in it, passion's hard to fake.
Yep.
So if you really don't believe in your product that passionately, it's probably not a good fit. But if you are really passionate about there, get out there and push and just display that passion. Show people how much you care.
They should listen to you in some regard, obviously, because you came out of nowhere last year and you beat some teams that had closed A rounds. You beat some teams that had guys like Steve Case as lead investors. So for what it's worth, pay attention.